Okay, well, if he doesn't, maybe you should tell him about my YouTube videos. And I'd be willing to talk to him as well. Brian, you through yet, man?
Hello.
You got a story to tell?
Brian.
You got a story to tell or a question to ask?
A little bit of both.
Go ahead.
Okay, so me and my girlfriend just had a baby, and less than 2 months ago, and the baby was born. Allegedly, they tested his melatonin, and it tested positive for methamphetamine and weed. And she tested positive for weed, but then they took the baby, got transferred to Valley Children's Hospital, and in Valley Children's Hospital, he was there and then taken from Valley Children's Hospital by CPS. And then we are going on barely the third court date. In the first court date, they just did the Indian welfare hearing thing to find out if he was Indian or not, or if there's going to be Indian tribe involved. And then in the second court date, there was no CPS report in the second court date. And then we're going on to the third court date now, and I'm just wondering, like, because they tried to get my girlfriend to sign for them to get her medical records and all that stuff, and me being me, I know my rights, and I went and I got her medical records because it said that she had limited prenatal visits, and then so I went and got her medical records, and I gave the CPS worker myself all the first page of medical records that says the dates on them. And there were 16 of them. And then also they had an allegation that we had limited provisions for our baby. And then so I provided all the baby shower pictures of all the brand new stuff that we have, and stuff like that. And then this was before the second court date. And then on the second court date there was no CPS report. I'm just wondering, like, where is this going to go?
Well, these kinds of cases are very fact-specific. Are there any allegations against you, Brian, or just against the mother?
No, they say that we have domestic violence, but we don't fight, argue, there's nothing. Like, they just, I don't know where that came from, but I have no domestic violence on my record. There's nothing like...
Well, Brian, this is what I want you to do. I want you, number one, to write down my phone number, 888-888-6582. I want you to call and make an appointment with me, a call after the show, and we'll talk next week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some tips, tricks, and things to do and not do. But everything that I tell you, I want you to run by your attorney, okay? Because technically, okay, I'm not your attorney in this case. I am a attorney, but your attorney in this case will know better because he or she will have more of the facts and more of the politics of that particular county and that particular courthouse and that particular, the other attorneys and the judges and the social worker and everything. Okay, so don't leave out your attorney. All right, I'm just going to give you some additional information that you must check with your attorney, okay? So call 888-888-6582, 888-888-6582, and I'll give you a free consultation on your case. Brian, I want to thank you for calling. Thank you for listening. And, call in about 2 or 3 weeks and give us an update on your case and see how things are going. Okay, Brian?
I have just one more question.
Go ahead.
Okay, see, the thing is because I watch your YouTube videos and everything, stuff like that, and I told my attorney, my court-appointed attorney, about the objections and corrections to the CPS caseworker's report, and he said that he don't know nothing about that.
Okay, well, if he doesn't, maybe you should tell him about my YouTube videos. and I'd be willing to talk to him as well. Brian, I got to let you go. Got to take a break here. This is The Secret, How to Fight CPS and Win. We'll be right back with more calls, more questions, and more stories.